Pathways to Wholeness podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and I thank you for joining us for this next episode of meditative teaching. Please note that these meditations were recorded in a tropical environment with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds in the background. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Okay, let's just settle in, relax, maybe take a few breaths and just listen to the music before the teaching starts. In this moment, we can decide that we are only interested in what is true, what is real in this moment. And we can remind ourselves of what is true. We can call to mind that there is an absolute truth that is always the basis of reality, basis of this moment. Always the essence of who and what we are. The ego will have us believe there's something wrong right now. The truth either doesn't exist or is too far away, that we have too much resistance. These are all the tactics of the ego to remind us to stay in control, not surrender. So first, we have to decide, are we interested in the truth? Are we interested in peace? Do we have faith that there is such a thing as absolute truth? We cannot listen to the ego when we're asking such questions. We have to find that within us which knows the answer to these questions. For there is that within us that knows that it's not the ego, that it's not the system of beliefs and ideas and concepts that we have built up, that is not based on thoughts and memories and history. It's based on the deep experience of connection with the reality and who and what we are. That knowing is within us. And it is that knowing that we must allow to come into our conscious awareness by making space, by putting an end to the noise, the ego, and its constant obsession with things that are wrong. And so, let us set aside everything that we think should be happening, and be only interested in what is happening. Let us turn our attention fully to the experience of being here right now, the experience of being alive in this moment. Let us turn our awareness fully to the perception of this moment. We don't need to think about anything. We don't need to judge anything, analyze anything, control anything. All we need to do is focus. Pay attention to what is available to us when we start to focus on the present, the perception of this moment, the experience being here right now. We are not looking for anything to be right or wrong, or the right way or the wrong way. Not categorizing as good or bad. We are not in control. We're going to allow ourselves to be a witness as well as a participant to the flow of energy that is our life in this moment. We are capable of perceiving all kinds of energy, much more than the five senses. All we have to do is be quiet enough, be present enough, and we will feel presence of an energetic field within us and around us. Our attention may come and go. We may be distracted by thoughts. There may be some fear, some unwillingness to let go. Let us have only one intention. That is to stay present, no matter what comes up, and to deepen that presence, to enter fully into this moment. The shift we are making happens at a very subtle level. As we slowly loosen the grip of our contraction and control, and to ease into this moment. Can begin to sense that presence, power of the moment. For some of us, that energy is a bit frightening. We resist it. Triggers a warning in us. We have been conditioned to fear our authentic self, our authentic energy. And yet it is always here. The truth lies in this moment. The realization that there is nothing wrong. There is so much more to us than what we imagine in our mind, the image that we carry around is a pale shadow of what is actually true. We want to connect fully with all that is within, all that is our true nature, all that is authentically us. As we let go, surrender, you can feel that desire within us to be home, at peace within ourselves. There may be some resistance and some fear. We do not need to be concerned that this is not always a smooth and perfect path. But it is always here, always waiting, always ready to guide us when we are willing. We must decide discern the difference between what the ego will have us believe and what is true. Any idea that there is something wrong, that we are not somehow doing it right, that we are not good enough, are nothing to do with truth. Truth is absolute, is completely unconditional. It is always true. It is always real. Consider what that means. Unconditional. That means it doesn't matter what we have done, what we have believed, what we have thought, how we have ended up at this point. Truth is completely accepting, welcoming, ready to be our home. Any thought, any different from that, is the noise of the ego. It's not true. We have a home in the spirit within us, which is permanent, infinite, timeless, and which is the source from which all things come. The one creative power, infinite intelligence, divine creativity. Come to rest in this home. Be at peace. This is your birthright. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you'd like more information on these meditations and teachings, visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Surrender. These are guided meditations designed to support you in letting go of whatever tensions or false ideas you might be holding about how things really are, and reaching a state of peace and surrender. That's Pathways to Surrender. Look for the next episode soon. We're uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.